verses 25 through 26. 2 verses. Luke chapter 22.
But he said to them, "The kings of the Gentiles lord it over them, and in those in authority over them are called benefactors. But not so with you. Rather, the greatest among you must become like the youngest, and the leader like one who serves."
To be the greatest of all, we must be, come on, y'all, you know this, servant of all. Isn't that what the scripture says? When the disciples are fighting for, who's going to be number one, Jesus? Who's going to sit next to you in heaven? And Jesus is like, I don't really know, but I know this. To be number one, you have to be the servant of all. To which they were like, meow. It goes against every human instinct possible. Okay, we still have a little bit of time, so let's add in some of mercy, which is to cheerfully and practically help those suffering or in need move to action. Someone look up Matthew. We've already read Romans 12:8. We don't have to reread it. Matthew 5, verse 7. It's a single verse. Matthew 5, verse 7. May I have the microphone that Sia had, please, for Perry? Thank you. Here you go, sir.
Matthew 5, verse 7. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy.
It's pretty obvious, huh? It's like, whoa, ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right? Does anyone notice that when Jesus is teaching the Beatitudes, he's very straight, right? He doesn't speak in circles. He doesn't talk in stories. He just gives you it straight. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for they shall inherit the earth, right? He doesn't say one day a farmer was walking down the road and he saw a hurt animal. He doesn't do that in the Beatitudes. He very directly speaks about what you need to do, about what is considered the kingdom of heaven, right? But then after the Sermon on the Mount, he switches up teaching styles. He starts teaching in parables. Do you know why that is? I'll tell you the phrase that is said over and over again in the New Testament. Let them that have ears hear. It's because the people knew he was teaching something great. The people knew that he had authority. But the people weren't declaring him Son of God. They were following him like we follow pastors, like we follow rabbis, right? Like we follow deacons and leaders in the church. But they weren't declaring who he actually was, which was the Messiah. So he had to teach in parables to encourage their spirit to try to open up to the truth, because they couldn't hear the truth directly. They rejected it. Okay. Mark 10, 46 through 52. Mark 10. You want it, Bob?
Then they came to Jericho. As Jesus and his disciples, together with a large crowd, were leaving the city, a blind man, Bartimaeus, that is, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside, begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Many rebuked him and told him to be quiet, but he shouted all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Jesus stopped and said, "Call him." So they called to the blind man, "Cheer up, on your feet, he's calling you." Throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked him. The blind man said, "Rabbi, I want to see." "Go," Jesus said, "your faith has healed you." Immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus along the road.
Immediately he received his sight. And what did he do after receiving his sight? Followed Jesus. He didn't run home and tell his family, I'm healed, I'm healed. He immediately followed Jesus. And what does he cry out to Jesus? Right. Son of David. And per the old prophets, Isaiah, Jeremiah, who is the son of David? The Messiah. You're right, Mom. The Messiah. So this blind man who cannot see knows that Jesus is the Messiah. But the throngs of people that are currently following him think he's a great teacher.